Greetings to my dear students. Welcome to another edition of my home education channel. Today, I am here with the notes from grade 10 social studies subject, unit 2, lesson 2. And the lesson is development projects running in Nepal. I have presented very short questions and short questions from this lesson. So, very short questions. Question number 1, what is project? Define in your own words. And the answer is given here in a line. So in very short questions, you don't have to write a long answer of 2 or 3 lines. Just you can complete the answer in 1 line or 2 lines. Number 2, different components are must in a project. What are they? An answer is there. Different components which are must in a project are specific objective, duration, fund, human resource, etc. Question number 3, what are the types of projects based on funding? And here you get the types based on funding are governmental, non-governmental, private, and public. So you can write the notes from here. And there is question number 4. Name any 2 local projects running in your locality. So there may be some projects in your locality you can search and write. If not, you can write the answer from here. 5. Show in a table any 2 projects of national glory with objectives. So you have to write this. And in a table means you have to show the answer in a table, though it is of very short 1 mark. So you have to make a table as shown in the answer and write like name of project and objective. So here is a table. In exam, you have to write the answer making a table. And 6th number is how many projects of national glory are in operation in Nepal? The answer is altogether 22 projects of national glory. Now we go to short answer questions. B, highlight the importance of projects for the development of a nation. So here you are writing the importance of projects. So very easy to understand what is the importance of projects, national development projects. So what happens in a country if there are projects? So this answer I have given in points. There will be support in the development infrastructures like transportation, communication, education, health, electricity, drinking water, etc. There will be increment in employment and self-employment. The needs of the people are fulfilled. So in this way, I have written the answer for this question. So importance of projects for the development of a nation. So projects are very important. No nation can make development and prosperity without development projects. So here is the complete answer for this question. Then we go to next question, and it is a bit lengthy question. Here you have to write a letter. Despite the efforts made by the government, the degradation of Chura Hill has not been stopped. It has been deforested and excavated for cliffs, pebbles, clinkers, etc. In this periphery, write a letter to the office of the Presidential Chure Conservation Program to take strong initiative to protect the site. So that means the Chure Conservation Area project from east to west in the Tarai in Chure Hills, that is President Chure Conservation Program. The main objective of this program is to conserve the biotic and abiotic elements of that area, but the resources are being exploited by the local people there. That's why you are going to write a letter to the concerned person of this program, requesting him to stop this overuse of resources from that area. So here is the format of the letter. To the Chief, President Chure Conservation Program, subject about taking strong initiative to protect the site. Respected sir, then you begin your answer. And in subscription of the answer, you write yours sincerely. And there can be A, B, C, or your name. So this is a letter. You are writing to the chief person of President Chure Conservation Program. So in this letter, you are writing about the use of the resources from this area, which is very harmful. And you have requested the concerned person, concerned authority to take strong steps regarding this. So now we go to another question. What might be the long-term advantages of Budi Gandaki hydro project? Think and write. So Budi Gandaki project is the biggest hydropower project of Nepal. So far, we have Kali Gandaki A, which has production capacity of 144 megawatt of electricity. Till now, we have Kali Gandaki A as the biggest project. But after the completion of this project, this is going to be the biggest because it has production capacity of 1200 megawatt of hydroelectricity. So after the completion of this project, what will be the advantages? The advantages are listed here in the answer. Nepal will be self-dependent in electricity. The problem of load shedding will be over forever. Nepal can earn foreign currency by selling electricity to foreign country. Industries will flourish. Other infrastructures can be built. So you can add some points from your side to this answer. Moving to question number 4. Who are donors? Is it good to run projects with the aid or donation of the donors? Evaluate critically. So there are some parts in this question. You have to read the question properly because marks has been divided according to the parts of the question, and marks is awarded in exam accordingly. So who are donors? This question can be of the type 1 plus 3 marks. 1 plus 3 equals to 4. So who are donors? First of all, you have to answer this first part. Donors are the agencies, institutions, or nations which give donation or aid to poor countries to carry out development work and for other purposes. They are called donors. And this is the completion of the first part of the question, which probably carries 1 marks. Second part is it good? So this question looks like a debate type of question, but here you are not going to take either side. You have to evaluate critically, means you have to say, you have to show both aspects, pros and cons. You have to say, yes, it is good to run projects with the aid or donation. And you have to give some reason, as well as you have to say it is not good because of some reasons that you have to mention. So critically means that both sides, okay? You don't have to say, yeah, it is good and totally don't support that. And don't say it is bad. You can say it is good as well as bad. It is good in this sense and it is bad in this sense. So this type of critical answer is demanded by the question, and I have written the answer accordingly. Going to question number 5. Different prerequisites. Prerequisites means infrastructures are must in the smooth running of projects. One of them is peace. What are other necessities, right? At least 4. Yeah, we know definitely there are some requirements for the smooth running of any development project. One of them is peace. If there is no peace in the country, no development project can go ahead. So we have seen in the past decades, in the last 2 decades, when there was no peace in the country, there was some sort of insurgency in the country. At that time, many development projects came to a halt. So they could not carry out, they could not continue their activities. So one of them is peace. That means peace is needed in the country, and other things are also needed in the country, like political stability, stable government policy, economic transparency, adequate formulation, proper implementation, availability of fund. There should not be shortage of funding, effective monitoring of the project, and better contract management, etc. These are other necessities which are required for smooth running of the projects. Going to next question, question number 6. If you were the chairperson of the National Planning Commission, what new project would you launch in Nepal and why? So this is a conditional type of question. You get in exam this type of question also, conditional type of question. So yeah, here in the beginning, you have to tell what is National Planning Commission. National Planning Commission is a commission which prepares different plans in Nepal, development plans. It prepares periodic plans as well as other plans. And if I were the chairperson of National Planning Commission, I would launch the following project in Nepal. And here you can mention the name of a project and the region. You have to give region also. So after writing the first part of this answer, you have to make a table like the one I have done for you. Name of project. Here I have written International Stadium in Pokhara because I am in Pokhara. So there you can write any other project which is suitable or necessary in your area. And region, I have given here region also. Pokhara is a tourist center. After completing this project, the tourism industry will flourish more. We can promote sports tourism also. So in this way, we can give regions. So this is the answer of question number 6. So I have given all question answers from lesson 2, unit 2, class 10 social studies subject. So I will be uploading more notes from social studies as well as from English from class 9 to 12. Students are going to get the materials. That's why I don't have to ask you to subscribe. Those who need, they definitely subscribe. So thank you very much.